you have ever wondered why women actually find their mysterious guys very irresistible, well, this is your lucky day because I'm going to share a little secret with you. When we fall in love with someone, we end up getting pretty bored when we basically know who they are. We've figured them out, we know what their dreams are, their weaknesses, their favourite pizza topping, pretty much anything that you can think of. However, when we have a mysterious guy that's thrown into the mix, we never truly know anything about them. We don't really know what they're thinking, and this is beautiful because it drives a lady wild because she always wants to chase him. So this video is going to give you the many different traits that make men irresistible to the ladies. My name is Anna and welcome to the video. Trait 1, they are very charismatic. Without doing a great deal, these types of guys are super cool. They may have some cool gadgets that they show off once in a while. They have some amazing topics to talk about. But what you realise is they don't actually do anything to impress people on purpose. They are accidentally cool, which makes them even cooler. They don't really mind if people like them or if people don't like them. They are not the type of guy who wants to go out there and brag about stuff because bragging to them is pretty icky. They don't care for gossip. They just want to get on with life and do things that they enjoy. And talking bad about someone is something they really cannot stand. 2, they challenge how a lady thinks. He has the power of being so irresistibly mysterious that he can change what she thinks about. He's not rude and he doesn't make her question her own religious beliefs, for example. He just merely says, okay, so why do you believe that? And then asks her more follow-up questions to make her talk more about the things she believes in. Now this is brilliant because remember, women are emotional creatures. And if you can get a woman to want to open up emotionally about something, you have definitely made her feel comfortable, which is the first point of attraction. She actually thinks, you know what, I think a little bit differently about that, and you know what, that guy is amazing, I'm very attracted to him. So she still believes in the things that she believes in, her values, her beliefs, her dreams, however she sees it from a different side point now. These types of guys, well, they don't get aggressive easily. This guy is one that does not lash out when he's not getting his own way. He doesn't seek control because he doesn't care if he doesn't lose control. He is not an angry, aggressive person. And obviously we know why women would like this. A lady never quite has his heart. Another mysterious trait is how a guy is very focused on his own interests, his dreams, and living out his passions. That they will always come just above a lady because he understands the importance of having a variety of different loves. That means that it's not that the girl is second priority and second best, he just doesn't stop doing things when he's in a relationship. They don't talk much. A mysterious guy doesn't really talk about his day. He doesn't really want to share what he got up to at the weekend or his future plans. And because of this, a woman is so interested and in tuned to find out more about him that she asks lots of questions. So she naturally invests a lot of time into him, and before she knows it, she's definitely addicted to him. This type of guy has a small circle of good people. The mysterious guy isn't the type to brag on social media about the things he got up to. He doesn't have a wild friend group which makes her feel relieved. Instead, he has a very close-knitted situation with everyone in his life. And because he has a small group of people that are constantly there, it means he invests his time into everyone, and he's really awesome when it comes to relationships with friends, with family, not just girlfriends. Now, women love this because it's a sense that he is very mature, and obviously women want to date mature guys. They are more emotionally aware of themselves. A mysterious guy is someone that is very well attuned to how he is feeling, and because his internal state affects how he is on the exterior, he won't force himself to do things that he doesn't like. He's slightly easy to read, so because of this, he's more able to open up about his emotions with women, and women absolutely love this in a guy. Everyone on the planet is an emotional creature, however, society has sadly made you guys feel that you have to subdue and water down your emotions because apparently it's considered a weakness, and having to get a guy to realize it's okay to actually open up about how he feels, it's a lot of stress to have to deal with. Therefore, the mysterious guy has already hit the nail on the head with his emotions, making the relationship overall a lot smoother to run. Plus, if he knows how he feels, it means he's more in tune to her emotions as well. They keep a lady chasing. We have covered a video dedicated to the whole works of psychology and why women love to chase guys, so feel free to check that out next. But a mysterious guy is one that doesn't want to chase girls. He's so busy doing the things that he loves that women always feel they have to run up behind them and constantly keep them aware that she exists. Naturally, this goes in alignment with the push and the pull of the female and the male dynamic relationship, and women absolutely love to do this. But one of the other amazing things about a mysterious guy is the fact that a lady cannot quite read his mind. She doesn't know how he feels and what he's planning to do next, and this uncertainty is what drives that force to keep her chasing to make sure that he still wants her. Another great trait is how amazing he is at his overall observations. A mysterious man is one that spends a lot of time alone because he loves his own company, and he strives to seek information and knowledge about things that he's interested in, and because of this, he questions a lot of things around him, and when he looks at something, he wants to know more about it. Therefore, he's very intellectual in nature. He is the guy that can pick up when a lady isn't feeling her usual happy self. Therefore, the woman feels closer to a guy like this because she doesn't have to directly state how she feels and explain it and say, how do I make this guy explain my emotions? Instead, he just gets it. So naturally, the state of being a great observer means that you are also a great communicator. And he's not the type of guy that will crack jokes that will offend people in the friend group because he's already clocked on to those around him and he knows what type of person they are and makes sure that he doesn't do anything to offend or upset anyone. And this is a woman's dream. They are calm and they give some amazing advice. This guy is so aware of his inner world, and because of that observant behavior that we just mentioned, he knows what is well and truly going on around him at all times. He is not the type of man to take a leap without looking, invest the whole house deposit into stocks and then hopefully wait there's no dip. And a lady does not want to have unnecessary stress in a relationship just like a guy doesn't. However, this type of man, because he's not going to conjure up stressful situations as much, she is calm and collected, and also his intellectual experience means he gives some of the best advice ever. So naturally, he looks after her in a better way than the rest of the guys can because he's very in tune to how he feels. And if a woman can open up and feel safe with a guy, she's more likely to fall in love with him. They are extremely self-sufficient. A mysterious guy is one that does not need to be looked after by a lady. He knows exactly what he needs to do in life, and he always works on becoming the best version of himself or discovering what that best version could be. Now, yes, she wants to build up a guy providing he starts on a good baseline. In these types of guys, she already knows that there is a good baseline to build a relationship because there's a lot less hard work needed. Making a relationship a very balanced mutual decision as opposed to actually looking after a man means it's something she's more willing to go for. And it makes sense. The less work a woman feels she has to do to be happy, the easier it is. Because hands up, no one wants a hard relationship now, do they? Not at all. Thank you for getting to the end of the video. That really means a lot. And something that you can do to really make my day is to subscribe to the membership on our channel. The link in the description bar below will tell you more about what that entails. But specifically, you get your name up on our super fan board right here. These are some amazing people that support the channel every single month. If you appreciate the amount of content that we are pumping out on a weekly basis, then this is a great way to say thank you. I really hope you have an amazing day. See you in the next video.